Boom. Lil Nas X. Why are you looking around like that?
Wait to hear what happens next.
You looking like, right, why are they talking about your brethren or something else?
No.
Huh? Is that what you playing in your earphones?
No.
Okay. Doing a bit of emails, listening to some little man. Yeah, Lil Nas X arrested. He was seen walking down the street wearing just some pants and some boots.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I wanna throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem?
Now, I thought, to be honest, that seems like it was in brand with what he's about. I don't think there was nothing strange about that, but apparently he was chatting poop to himself and doing all kinds of madness, and then I think they tried to arrest him and he assaulted an officer or something happened and he's had to pay bail. They've had to pay bail to get him out or whatever. So it's like he's having one of them freakouts.
What happened after this is police were called to the scene just before 6 a.m. that morning, and when officers arrived, apparently Lil Nas X charged at them, which led to some type of scuffle and he got arrested. Before they took him into custody though, they suspected a possible overdose, and that's when he was rushed to the hospital. A few hours later, he got released from the hospital and was booked into jail on misdemeanor charges, including battery on a police officer. But since then, things have escalated. Lil Nas X is now facing 4 different felony charges, and if he's convicted, he could be looking at up to 5 years in state prison. Nas ended up spending a few nights in jail before pleading not guilty in front of a judge. Just the other day, he was released on a $75,000 bond while this case continues to play out. Before this happened, Lil Nas X had already raised eyebrows online. After being MIA on social media for a while, he suddenly came back posting a flood of random content in abundance on Instagram with some cryptic captions. So a lot of people were wondering, what headspace was he really in? The day of this incident, by the way, surveillance cameras actually caught him at the Shore Stories Hotel in Los Angeles, a place where he wasn't a guest. At around 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, he was seen walking around the courtyard, fully dressed in jeans, boots, a button-up shirt, and a cowboy hat. He wandered aimlessly, grabbed a glass of water from the lobby, and eventually sat on a bench where he removed his shirt. And from there, things eventually escalated to what we just spoke about. This entire moment hit the headlines hard, especially because of how public it was. I mean, when you have a possible overdose tied to your name and you're a Grammy-winning artist, obviously that's going to grab everyone's attention. So a lot of people have been, speculating if he was on drugs, which obviously that's not a path that I want to go down, because at the end of the day, that's not the point of this video. But I do want to mention that his lawyer has already pushed back on those claims, insisting that, that wasn't the case in this situation. And honestly, that's why I think it's more important to kind of look at the bigger picture, because when you do, you realize that, this is not the first struggle that Nas has been through, and that's kind of been connected to his story. And it's not just him either we're talking about. We're even talking about some stuff in his family background, right, which plays a part in his story. Nas himself has spoken about how his mother has battled addiction her whole life, which is something he addressed after he blew up. After his success, people spotted his mom out on the streets begging for money, and he ended up getting a lot of backlash for it. People questioned how he could be so successful while his own mother was struggling. But Nas made it clear that he tried to help her, I'm assuming with rehab, but ultimately she couldn't stick with it. In his own words, "I never really talk about my mom. She's an addict, so we don't have the closest relationship." And it's not the only struggle he's had to face. Back in April, he posted a video from a hospital bed showing that he had suddenly lost control of the right side of his face. In the clip, he tried to smile but couldn't, saying, "This is me doing a full smile right now, bro. I can't even laugh right now." People immediately started worrying about him, but he kept his usual humor about it. He reassured people that he was okay, even joking, saying, "Stop being sad, shake your ass for me instead," which definitely sounds like Lil Nas X, right? Now, doctors never really said what caused it, but a lot of people online thought it might have been Bell's palsy or Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which both are temporary nerve conditions that can pop up from stress or infections. Justin Bieber actually had the same thing a few years back and even had to cancel shows because of it. Even while he was recovering, Lil Nas X tried to stay positive, telling people he'd just look funny for a little bit and that he'd be fine.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because he's dabbling and doing lots of stuff. Do you know what I mean? All this demonic kind of shit that he's playing with and playing with people's religions and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised something has touched him or who knows. This is an interesting story. I don't really know much about it. I saw the clip of him bopping down the street, and I see some next thing to say that he was arrested and then bailed. So I don't know about it. Hopefully I find 1 or 2 articles, video clips or whatever. I'll put them up to inform you and I'll learn along the way. But I just wanted to say that I ain't even surprised. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's doing a lot. I'm not even surprised. Lil Nas X, everyone. AKA Maverick on the 1s and 2s, his friend. Raja Jackson. Raja Jackson, who is the son of Rampage Jackson. I think Curtis Rampage Jackson. That's his name, full name. Yeah, Raja Jackson, his son. Now, these two have been, lately they've been streaming, doing live streams and that, and getting a lot of attention. And their names have been building up doing the live streams. Raja went to do a live stream at a pro wrestling event, and backstage in the chill out area or whatever, a wrestler basically tried to smash a can over his head, thinking he was like a fellow wrestler, and because there was a camera there, thinking that it was like, you know, this is our like improv acting kind of thing. This is the claim. And he tried to smash the can over his head. Raja Jackson didn't like that and was like, yo, well, go on. Someone told him, yo, he's not a wrestler. And the guy did some like, oh, I'm sorry, man, kind of thing. I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, Raja was told that he'd be able to get revenge on the wrestler during the match, and they'd arrange for him to sneak into jump into the ring mid-fight and like do a little ting. So I don't know what he thought they meant by that, being that it's like, you know, a fake wrestling thing. But he's gone in there, he was given the word while the guy was fighting, he's gone in there, picked the guy up, slammed the guy down, knocked the guy out, jumped on top of him and just pummeled him with probably about 10 to 15 shots. Pummeled him, ground and pound, pummeled. Pop, 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 pop. Punch him man up.
So he's just supposed to do a simple wrestling skit. He was just supposed to body slam the guy in front of him and pull some of his punches. So you can see he slams him down and instantly knocks out the guy, and instead of pulling his punches, he just starts knocking him out, throwing haymakers non-stop until the guy starts bleeding. And you can see the wrestlers behind, they're shocked. They're not too sure whether this is part of the entertainment. Look at the guy at the back. They just all start coming up, grabbing him, pulling him away from the knocked out wrestler. You can see it's like bleeding from the corner of his head. Yeah, so it's a really shocking scene to see. Yeah, they had to crowd him and pin him into the corner just to stop him. And it seems like the only reason why he went all out on the wrestler was because the same wrestler made fun of him earlier on. Here's the clip.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little... Oh, you don't sell it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
Nah.
We're good.
I will
Sorry,
fuck.
But it turns out that the dude fully apologized after the confrontation and even asked Raja if he would like a fake angle in the wrestling match.
I apologize.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker. Camera. I get it. We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. Well, I'll have him come out during your match so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
And the reason why he suddenly acted out was because he was tired of everyone treating him like shit.
Everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self. because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Now, Raja is banned on kick, but it seems like the kick ban might be the least of his worries.
Not that, and I don't know what they said. The guy's had some injuries. Yeah, mate, could you tell me the injuries, please, while we're here? Raja Jackson, wrestler injuries. Apparently they're saying it was life-threatening, or the guy. I don't know if the guy's in a coma or whatever, but yeah, I don't even know if this Raja's been arrested. But it was a deep. I watched it for the first time yesterday. I was like, yo, okay, like he F man up, proper, like proper whack man up, like not no joke thing. He smashed man up, proper. Like, I don't know how much of the video I can show here. I'm not sure. I'll try to show a blurred version or whatever. But yeah, gave man the slammer Rooney and the ground and pounder Rooney. It was mad. What's it saying, Mav?
It's not saying it exactly. I'm having to go through so many different. You have to accept their sign into their thing, but they're saying they had to. He had to receive immediate CPR after the alleged attack. So whatever it was something. He's in a critical condition.
Yeah, that's bad.
Stable but critical.
Stable
condition.
but critical. But it's not detailing his injuries.
Nah, she's talking about the fight.
Yeah, he smashed man up, bruv. Like, it was disgusting. That's nasty. He put in, and I'm like, what's going through your head? Like, have you ever blacked out? You ever blacked out? Nah.
Not really, no.
Nah, I don't think you have. It's so intoxicating. But like, a part of you must know you should stop.
Or from that point, and then
Bro, you know you got an unconscious man just laying there, and bam, bam, and obviously this guy's a fighter. He's Rampage Jackson, the MMA's son, and he's done MMA himself. He's a fighter, bro. I think he might be semi-professional pro, which would make it like an extremely illegal thing. When you're professional, whatever, trained.
to then be fighting.
Yeah, and because the guy is not a fighter. The guy is like a fake wrestler. A big dude though. He was a big dude.
Yeah.
Picked man up from kind of like behind and just slammed man. You can see when the guy landed like that. Bam, no resistance, just like that. Boom, out. Mama just jumped on top of him and just started going to town. Like I said, pummeling. That's the only word I could put in its place. Crazy. If you see the footage, it's nuts, bro. Yeah, that red mist, that evil little whisper in your ear that said, you know what, just got to fuck it. Because in your head, you must have thought, from you knocked him out, I feel like you should have just allowed it. Because even then, you went over the top. From you picked man up and threw man on the floor, obviously you've not done it in the wrestling style. So my man's actually hit his head on the canvas and gone unconscious. That's enough. But for you to jump on him, people are saying, oh yeah, he should be sent to jail for life. That's attempted murder. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that is kind of attempted murder. Because are you looking at the footage? And that's why your face is like that. He's smashing man up, innit?
Not even going slow.
Like exactly. How many shots did I say? 15, right? 10 to 15 shots. I think I'm right, bruv.
That's insane.
All because the guy thought he was a wrestler and done some little dumb thing where he tried to like smash this can of juice on his head, this can of beer on his head, whatever.
Like a tin can.
Yeah. And he shook man's hand as well.
Yeah, he shook his hand and then immediately, it cuts to the clip.
So it shows the handshake, yeah? Oh, so it shows what the guy done to him.
Yeah, shows that and then shows the critical condition.
Mad.
Goes to him just getting...
It's mad. So I don't know. This guy's a MMA fighter himself. They're saying he's tarnished his career. His career's done. Don't know if he's been arrested. Can you see if he's been arrested? I should do better research. My bad, family. I just seen this story yesterday though, like last night, and I know it's been around, but yeah, I've been busy. But yeah, let me know, family, what you lot think about that, because that was a mad one.
They're saying attempted murder.
Yeah. But has he been arrested? Remember, your hands are fisted. If you're a professional fighter, I think your fists are lethal weapons.
Oh, he's not arrested yet or in jail yet.
Oh, right.
They're asking why is he not.
Wow.
Houston.
Yeah, all I'm saying, this guy's, if he lives and survives, he's about to be rich. Not that that's a consolation, because I think he's going to have issues forever. You don't get a beat down like that and just walk away from it and it's like all good. Like, he has a beat down, bro. I've never, ever been hit like that, and I never want to be. That's horrible, because you could expect to die. Like, if you heard that the guy died, you wouldn't be like, oh my God, what? He died from that? You'd be like, oh, fairs. Innit? Like, you know what I mean? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's under investigation, but it remains unclear whether Raja Jackson is facing any charges at this time.
Mad.
The lack of immediate legal action has sparked outrage online.
Yeah, it is kind of outrageous. It is kind of outrageous. But, I mean, I'm not calling for no one to get nicked. I have to keep saying that on this show. I'm never celebrating for no one to get arrested. It is what it is. If you got money and... I don't know. I feel like he needs to pay the man compensation and the man's family compensation as standard. That's it. That's all you can do. That was out of order, though. Do you know what I mean? That was fucking out of order.
You can't handle the truth.